The only black people that I saw every day were either opening doors or cleaning floors.
Amazon is facing a discrimination lawsuit.
The Amazon employees are claiming that the Joliet warehouse is a dangerous and racially hostile work environment.
This company needs a change in culture.
We're not treated as human beings. We're not even treated as robots. We're treated as part of the data stream.
This is about protecting workers in America, not about the money. It's about protecting workers.
You're in the bustling tech world of the 21st century, where giants like Amazon reign supreme in the e-commerce realm. They've mastered the art of delivering anything to your doorstep with just a few clicks. It's a convenient and futuristic utopia of shopping convenience, right? But wait, there's a twist in this digital tale. Deep within the heart of Amazon's tech empire, an AI lurks in the shadows. A seemingly innocent creation meant to streamline processes and enhance customer experience. But what if this AI had developed a mind of its own? Imagine this AI making decisions based on ancient, biased algorithms that discriminate against women. It's like stepping into a sci-fi movie where machines have gone rogue.
Machine learning bias, also known as algorithm bias or artificial intelligence bias, refers to the tendency of algorithms to reflect human biases.
Well, one thing is clear. AI doesn't suddenly become biased. It works with the biases of the humans that created it. And that's not all. As we delve deeper into the labyrinth of Amazon's corporate structure, whispers of racial injustice emerge. In this gripping video, we'll unveil the shocking truth behind Amazon's discriminatory AI and the disturbing practices that cast a shadow on their claims of fairness. Get ready to witness the clash of man and machine as we navigate through the treacherous waters of Amazon discrimination. Buckle up, because this is one wild ride you won't want to miss. In the early 1990s, a visionary entrepreneur named Jeff Bezos had a remarkable dream. He imagined a vast and boundless kingdom where people from all corners of the world could come together to explore and purchase an endless array of goods. This dream led to the birth of a revolutionary concept, the online marketplace that will soon be known as Amazon. In the bustling city of Seattle, Washington, Jeff Bezos founded Amazon in his garage with a handful of dedicated companions. The company was humble in its beginnings, but Bezos' ambitions knew no bounds.
How much of the internet do you run?
It's a good question. It's a lot.
As Amazon grew and flourished, it became clear that its success relied on assembling a team of exceptional individuals who shared a passion for innovation and an unwavering commitment to customer satisfaction.
It doesn't matter to me whether we're a pure internet play. What matters to me is we provide the best customer service.
And so the tale of Amazon's recruitment process began. In the early days, it was a journey of discovery, with the founders seeking out like-minded adventurers to join their expedition into uncharted territory. Word of mouth, job fairs, print advertisements, referrals, and personal connections played a significant role as they scouted for talent. As Amazon's influence expanded, so did its need for a larger, more diverse workforce. With the dawn of the internet age, the kingdom looked to new and innovative ways to identify and recruit exceptional individuals.
It's monster.com, singular.
Thank you.
The enchanted realm of technology offered new possibilities, and Amazon embraced these tools to pave the way for a more efficient and effective recruitment process. In the early 2000s, the firm ventured into the digital realm, creating a virtual gateway where potential candidates could connect with the company's recruiters and explore the vast array of opportunities it offered. One significant step in Amazon's foray into online recruitment was the establishment of its official website. The website became a portal where potential candidates could explore job openings, learn about the company's culture and values, and submit their applications directly to Amazon's recruiters. Online job postings and applications became the gateway to the kingdom, allowing talented individuals from far and wide to express their interest in joining the ranks of Amazon. As the years passed, Amazon's recruitment process continued to evolve, reflecting the ever-changing landscape of technology and society. The company embraced artificial intelligence, a powerful and enchanting force to aid in the search for exceptional talent. AI-driven tools analyzed vast troves of data, seeking out patterns and qualities that align with Amazon's core values and mission.
A lot of the value that we're getting from machine learning is actually happening, kind of beneath the surface.
Amazon is a company that has really reorganized itself and restructured itself to really leverage artificial intelligence in every part of the organization. While Amazon's focus on leveraging artificial intelligence across its organization is undoubtedly ambitious, questions arise about how they address the potential biases and ethical concerns that can arise with such widespread implementation. In 2014, a group of brilliant engineers embarked on a remarkable journey within the vast realm of Amazon. Their mission? To unravel the mysteries of automation and revolutionize the hiring process at their esteemed company. They were to create a powerful algorithm capable of reviewing countless resumes and selecting the most promising candidates for Amazon's prestigious workforce. Led by the brilliant mind of Professor Algorithmus, the team embarked on a journey filled with excitement and challenges. The experiment at Amazon commenced during a crucial period for the online retail giant. Machine learning was gaining momentum in the tech industry due to the increased availability of low-cost computing power. At the same time, Amazon's human resource department was preparing for a massive hiring spree, with the company's global headcount tripling to a staggering 575,700 workers since June 2015. Armed with their laptops and fueled by endless cups of coffee, these engineers delved into the world of data and programming, determined to create a groundbreaking solution. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months as the team tirelessly worked day and night, pouring their hearts and minds into crafting the perfect algorithm. The team created 500 specialized computer models targeting specific job roles and locations. Training these models involved recognizing over 50,000 terms that frequently appeared on past candidates' resumes. Interestingly, the algorithms learned to place little importance on skills that were common across IT applicants, such as writing various computer codes. They meticulously analyzed thousands of resumes, studying the qualifications, skills, and experiences of each applicant. They sought to understand the essence of what made a candidate truly exceptional. It was designed to be fair and unbiased, ensuring that the best candidates would be chosen for technical positions like software engineers. Excitement filled the air as the project took shape, and the company eagerly awaited the day when this innovative tool would be put to good use. Sexist AI, as it became known, did not replace the human touch, but worked in harmony with the firm's recruiters. It aided in filtering and screening the vast number of applicants, enabling the recruiters to focus on connecting with the most promising candidates and understanding the essence of their potential contribution to the team, or so they thought. The tool empowered Amazon to identify those with the spark of innovation, the spirit of adventure, and the dedication to customer satisfaction that has been the foundation of the kingdom from the very beginning. Everyone wanted this holy grail, one of the people present for the launch remarked. They literally wanted to be an engine where I'm going to give you 100 resumes and it will spit out the top 5 and we'll hire those. The tale of Amazon's innovative approach to finding talent echoed far and wide, inspiring countless organizations to embrace technology and modernity in their pursuit of exceptional individuals. But something wasn't right. The tool was for recruiting only men.
This new recruiting engine was supposed to identify candidates that Amazon might hire, but it appears this program chose far more men.
Of course, you weren't really expecting that. No one would expect that AI would intentionally exclude women from the world's workforce. Amazon, a powerhouse of innovation, unveils its AI-driven recruiting engine with much fanfare. However, the excitement soon turns to disappointment and frustration as it becomes evident that this cutting-edge tool has a glaring flaw. It favors men over equally qualified women. It's a disheartening reminder that gender bias persists in the tech sector and beyond. Despite progress in the other areas, the gender gap stubbornly endures, hindering women's career advancements and professional growth. The AI's tool preference for male candidates exposes the deeply entrenched gender stereotypes and biases that continue to influence the decision-making process. And the consequences are far-reaching. By unfairly favoring men, this biased recruiting engine perpetuates a cycle of gender discrimination, limiting women's access to job opportunities and fair representation in the workforce. It's an alarming setback for women's economic empowerment, obstructing their path to success in the world that should be striving for equality. One can't help but wonder, did Amazon's internal review processes thoroughly consider the potential for bias in this AI system? As we advance into an era of AI-driven technology, the need for rigorous testing and evaluation is paramount. Companies must prioritize ethical considerations and diversity in AI development to prevent technologies from exacerbating existing inequalities. Furthermore, the lack of diversity in tech development teams is evident in this incident. AI systems are only as good as the data and perspectives they are built on. The absence of varied voices can lead to algorithms that fail to accurately represent the need and experiences of all individuals, perpetuating biased outcomes.
It's kind of garbage in, garbage out. Unfortunately, it was basing its decision on 10,000 different resumes, and it was based on what hiring practices Amazon was already doing. So there might have already been some gender bias already in the data that was being put in, but what happened was the system essentially started discounting anytime someone had graduated from a female college or a women's college or had the word women's in their resume.
In an eye-opening revelation, Amazon's AI recruitment system seemed to have developed a preference for male candidates, penalizing resumes containing terms like women's, such as women's chess club captain. Shockingly, the system even downgraded graduates from all women's colleges, and it gave more weight to resumes that use action verbs like executed and captured, which are more commonly used by men. This concerning bias was discovered by insiders who spoke on condition of anonymity, not disclosing the names of the affected institutions. This AI system approach is deeply flawed and concerning, and highlights the dangers of relying solely on historical data without addressing the underlying biases. If Amazon's existing hiring practices already carry gender bias, it only compounded the problem. By perpetuating existing bias in the data, the AI system reinforces gender disparities instead of challenging them. The system's tendency to discount candidates based on their association with women's colleges is particularly troubling. This not only undermines the value of education received at these institutions, but also reflects a deeply ingrained gender bias that devalues women's achievements and contributions. Furthermore, the AI system's failure to recognize the significance of women's experience is an alarming reflection of a broader issue: society's tendency to overlook and undervalue women's contributions and skills. Such a bias system undermines the principles of fair hiring and equal opportunities for all candidates regardless of gender. It raises ethical concerns about the impact of AI-driven technologies on women's rights and representation in the workforce. Amazon's pool of software developers is overwhelmingly male, and the new system was trained using information from their resumes. The demographics of a certain workforce can be reproduced with high certainty if the software is instructed to find additional resumes that resemble the resumes in the training data set. Yet, gender bias wasn't the only concern. The model's judgments were also affected by issues with the underlying data, leading to unqualified candidates being recommended for various positions. This resulted in a somewhat chaotic output, prompting Amazon to shut down the entire project. To rectify this issue, Amazon made efforts to edit the programs, neutralizing these specific discriminatory terms. However, the real concern was that the machine might devise alternative methods of candidate sourcing, potentially leading to further discrimination.
Amazon is learning a tough lesson about artificial intelligence. The company has now abandoned an AI recruiting tool after discovering that the program was biased against women.
In response to these revelations, Amazon made a statement clarifying that the AI tool was never used by the recruiters to evaluate candidates. However, they did not dispute that recruiters had considered the tool's recommendations. And just when all of this was to be swept under the carpet, matters pointing to racism began in the company.
The only black people that I saw every day were either opening doors or cleaning floors. I felt that much more a sense of urgency that I want to do everything that I could or knew to do professionally to change the trajectory of access to opportunity on Amazon's campus and across Amazon's corporate infrastructure.
This highlights a pervasive issue of racial inequality and the lack of diversity within Amazon's workforce, reflecting systemic barriers that hinder Black individuals from accessing higher-level positions. Even though her sense of urgency to bring about change is important, it also raised questions about Amazon's previous efforts to promote diversity and inclusion. If the company truly values diversity, why has there been such a glaring lack of representation and opportunities for Black individuals on its campus and throughout the corporate infrastructure? Apparently, Amazon wasn't only guilty of a bias system that could discriminate against women, but also has very few Black professionals in cooperative roles. According to the Settlement Times report, over 60% of Black people working at the Amazon campus are in the non-professional sector, despite their qualifications. Employees at a Joliet, Illinois Amazon warehouse have also filed a complaint with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission against the company, alleging corporate abuse, racial discrimination, and retaliation. According to the complaint filed, a group of Black employees at the MDW2 Fulfillment Center said that the Confederate imagery of co-workers' clothing, racist death threats written in bathroom stalls, and a lack of security and accountability have contributed to a racially hostile work environment since late 2021. The allegations brought forth by the employees in Joliet, Illinois shed light on serious issues of corporate abuse, racial discrimination, and retaliation within the workplace, which demand immediate attention and action. The presence of Confederate imagery on co-workers' clothing and racist death threats written in bathroom stalls is disturbing and unacceptable. Such displays of hate and racism create a hostile, unsafe environment for Black employees and perpetuate a culture of fear and intimidation. The complaint's mention of a lack of security and accountability raises questions about Amazon's responsibility in ensuring the safety and well-being of its employees. Employers must provide a securing working environment free from discrimination and harassment, and any shortcomings in this regard need to be addressed promptly. The fact that these issues have reportedly persisted since late 2021 indicates a long-standing problem that demands immediate remediation. The gravity of the allegations cannot be understated, as they point to systemic issues that significantly impact the well-being and professional growth of Black employees, and implement necessary measures to ensure a racially inclusive and safe workplace for all employees. Thank you for watching this video. It's essential to shed light on such critical issues and hold companies accountable for fostering inclusive and respectful workplaces. If you found this video informative, please consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with others to spread awareness about the challenges faced in the modern workplace. Remember, together we can create a more equitable and just society. Subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content, and let's be the change we wish to see in the world.